and leadership authenticity. So with that, go ahead and take it away, Alondra.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. I'm just making sure I recorded and let me share my screen. Okay, so do you see my screen? Yes. Okay, perfect. That's great. So, as Israel said, my name is Alondra Valencia. I'm into business administration, and the title of my research is Social Media and Leadership Authenticity. Just let me tell you that this research is an emergent one, right? It's just really an introduction or an outline of what I'm working on right now. So, all this happened, all this started with me looking into social media. If Can you raise your hand if you do know this man over here? Yes, you do. Okay, perfect. So for me, it was pretty interesting how he, as a businessman, was sharing into his social media a video of his daughter and of him asking his new technology, artificial intelligence, Meta, "Hey, Meta, how do you do a braid?" And for me, I was like, surprised because me now into the business field, trying to, be part of it. For me, it was pretty interesting how he was sharing that into his social media, uh, as a leader, into business. Um, so well, if you don't know, which I think you do know him, it's Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Meta, all these social media apps. And well, this got me thinking, how funny and how different the society is working now with social media, with communication, but most important as well, the business perspective and the leadership perspective society is having towards it, thanks to it and thanks to what it is shared there. So, my sorry, there you go. Okay. So my question for this research is how the leaders balance between sharing, personal and professional authenticity on social media could impact followers' trust and perceptions of leadership effectiveness. With this, as I mentioned, it's basically how these leaders, by sharing personal content in a balanced way, could share their authenticity, and how can this convince followers trust into their leadership. And to make clear, social media is considered as totality of digitally meditated and internet-based platforms, which are interactively used by individuals or collective participants as well, to exchange, share, edit, self-author generated textual and audiovisual messages. Some examples like this are Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, which now is X. And authentic leaders now it's considered as well as as people that know themselves and as well empower themselves and others. And as well, this kind of people, right, or authentic leaders, also build loyalty, trust, commitment, engagement, and collaboration as well with all the people that are in their surroundings and in their environments. So for this research, my method consists basically how this is going to be evolving. Um, Hopefully, we're going to collect data from a survey, which is going to be hopefully been doing by summer. Right now, I'm going to explain you a little bit about the method. So by it, we'll have to choose leaders, and to avoid as well choosing will we be avoiding choosing leaders that might be in that position of being the top, let's say, or being recognized by their wealth or their position, in the past. We're going to be more focused on, people that got there with their skills, let's say, not really by inheritance. And to do that, Finbiz.com, a stock screener, is going to be used to actually first know the top businesses over there. And from there, it's research on the leaders, right, of that, and just pick them up. As well, this will be limited to just men. And mostly because, men are most of the ones that are, as leaders, but as well because, unfortunately in this world, and there's still a gender perception of leadership, in society and in business. So I don't want that to be another like factor in my research. So that's why we're just limiting that to like it right now. Once we got that, I'm gonna get, filter and balance the fit. By balance the fit, I mean like personal and professional. So we can actually get to show without any bias or, equally all of the leaders with this personal and professional balance, and see if the people actually, get the trust or, what they think about that from the leaders. Um, as well for that, for the survey, we're gonna get a bank of words, depending on more than the numbers of the leaders. It is thought to be 20, but it's still something that, it could be changed, because maybe it's a lot, and it, it might be better to present 5, per person. So, well, but the words have to be then more than the leaders anyways. And as well, it's gonna be half positive and half negative, but like more than the number of leaders. This with the idea of letting the people get enough words or adjectives, so to not actually push them to just maybe choose or use the ones that are left. And all this that I just mentioned, it's gonna be needed to the survey. So the survey, I'll explain it. First of all, we're going to present a content, right, to the person that's it's doing it, and it's going to be asked with them seeing the leader's social media feed or content, right? Then it's going to be asked for them to associate those leaders and their content with their adjectives. Choose one adjectives of all the word banks you have. And as well, there's going to be an option for them to actually add another one if they don't find like that any of that word, like, it's okay with them. And then it's going to be later on asked they rank the best leaders according to the adjectives, now that they already have an idea. And the other one is rank them. And, which is the best leader, which one would you trust the most? And why we chose this kind of method, why association and rank? Well, these two is going to be with the purpose of association. Well, it's going to be the qualitative data. We can get the opportunity to get qualitative data from it, get the perspective of the participant. And with the rank, we're going to get the quantitative one. It's more numbers, more, okay. But at the end, these two is going to be mixed, and it will help us to get to a conclusion and get, what actually the followers trust or perspective get according to the leader's content of personal and professional balance. Some limitations is that maybe it will not be enough people participating. I'm working on that and doing enough marketing and different ideas to actually get people from UCR to get it done. This is going to be done, this survey is going to be done with the UCR lab. So hopefully we get enough people, right? And as well, just defining the leaders as well, it will be pretty important, and having in mind as well their age range, demographics, if it's going to be limited. But if we do limit that, then it's going to be maybe not getting the opportunity to actually know the whole perspectives of other ones just because of the age, right? So, but we do, it will be taken in consideration as well in the project, right? And well, this project will be presented as most of my honors classmates as well. It's just in a written document, right? And the research all of us are doing. But in my class, in my honor class last quarter, Professor Echeverria, she kind of invite us, right, and inspire us to look to our skills as well and think about a creative way of sharing our projects as well. So it did not get stuck there, but as well share that with others outside and kind of call their attention. So one of my skills, I write songs and sing. So I don't know, she was like, well, why you don't make a song about that? At first, I really thought about that because I don't want to be like an ABC song, right? But well, I accepted the challenge, and hopefully it's not an ABC song, but most something more like, I don't know, like funny and like interesting, right? An ABC song. But hopefully that's the way that my project will be presented. And of course, I love as well if we create a music video about that. Not just me singing, but something with the information, the data that we get from it, pictures, right, of these leaders of the content. And yeah. For me, this project, well, I'm into the business world, so it's pretty like important for me, because I'm learning still. I'm doing this research to nourish and get more knowledge, and then maybe use it in the field and share it as well with other business leaders and business people as well, and of course society, right? Because business is in society every day, every time, 24/7, and mostly in this digital era we live right now, with technology, and business and technology are just best friends. So it will mean a lot for that as well for me, and for us humans, everyone, right? Because as well, it let me look up into our abilities as humans, as leaders as well, and how we can share our authenticity, sorry, into digital media as well as we're using right now. And last but not least, as well, it's for me, it's important because it's letting me as well get out my creative side of sharing and make a reflection about this topic in my research with others. Thank you for listening. These are some of my references of my research. Yeah, thank you.